is up, everybody? My name's Ryan Melby, and welcome to another episode of the ExceLLence Sessions podcast with my guest, one of my favorite people that I've ever met, one of my favorite teachers of all time, probably my favorite teacher of all time.
Start over, talk slow.
Wow,
Keep going.
Mrs. Worthington, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Hi, I am well. Thank you, Mr. Melby. It's great to be here. I need a coffee mug. Hang on.
Do you?
It's great to be here.
Is a little stuck there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God, I had one. I had a coffee mug.
Do you? Keep it spicy. All right? Ladies and gents, keep it spicy.
No, we're ready.
All right.
I do feel like I'm on a talk show, though.
Do you?
Yeah,
Good.
it's great.
All right, so with every episode, we have a segment that starts us off, and it's one of the greatest segments of all time with the man himself, Dad Jokes with Barry Bacon. Here he is.
Okay, I can't wait.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's get your live reaction of this. Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
He's already, I'm sorry. I love Barry Bacon. It always looks like he has an inside joke that he's about to tell. do you see that twinkle in his eye?
Yes.
He's got this twinkle in his eye, he knows something's about to happen. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Okay. All right, here we go. Dad Jokes with Barry Bacon.
I'm gonna try not to laugh.
Volume 2. You're gonna lose, by the way. Okay. Let's go.
Dad Jokes with Barry Bacon. I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered.
That wasn't funny.
That's what I thought.
I love it. He's quite the jokester.
Yeah.
I will say I was a little thrown off because someone's knocking on the door.
Yeah.
It's never a dull moment around here.
Yeah. There's a dance recital going on, so.
Right. That was hilarious. I love dad jokes. I mean, I married Mr. Worthington.
Yeah, which we'll get into.
Dad joke every day.
Mm-hmm. But I know he was the right person to choose because whenever I pitched it to him, he was like, "Can I include my own in there?" And I knew I picked the right person to do this.
I think, yes, Mr. Bacon just has he's got a ton of dad jokes just ready at his...
Stored in the membrane.
Just in the pocket, ready to go. Yeah,
right.
He does look like he has a secret though, right? He's always smiling. There's a secret. There's some kind of secret there. I don't know.
Perfect for theater. We need to get Bacon in a show.
Yes. You know what? I'm sure he'd be down for it.
Mm-hmm. Keep it spicy.
There's nothing in this. All right.
Okay. It's funny because the audio listeners are not seeing any of this.
I have a coffee cup
that says keep it spicy, and it's in the colors of a sriracha mug. So, a sriracha mug, a sriracha thing. Yep.
Sriracha.
Okay.
This is not... Okay. Anyways.
Okay, we're filming this after rehearsal, so...
We're a little delirious.
Yeah.
Musical rehearsals are pretty brutal.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, by the time that they've, finished singing and dancing their hearts out, we're pretty tired.
Yeah.
We're ready to go home. But
Very
not
tired.
now. This is exciting. This is
Yes.
fun. I'm glad that you get to do this. Yeah.
I'm glad that you're here. And scene.
Wow.
That was my monologue.
That was great.
I know.
Are we to get to these questions?
Yes.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're ready.
All right, so I know the Mrs. Worthington of now, but I want to know about Lil Worthington. I want to know about your upbringing. I want to know all the things you've been through.
Okay. Where do you want me to start? The day I was born?
Yes.
Well, I will fast forward a little bit. And I would say I was born and raised in Midland, Texas, which is a big oil town. But it is a flat desert, I won't say wasteland, but something nicer. It was just deserted. And at that time, in order to have fun, you just had to be really creative. You had to think outside the box. In fact, my mom used to say, fun is an attitude, not an activity. And in a place where the best thing to do was to go and play hide and seek at Walmart, you better believe that we had to think of some really creative, fun ways to have fun and high school, junior high, all that. So, yeah, it was really great. But no, I was born and raised in Midland, and odd little fact, Mr. Worthington grew up just like about 30 minutes away from me in Big Spring.
Really?
And we attended some of the same like theater conferences. We even went to the same movie on the same night that it premiered. This is going to date me a little bit, but we went and saw, I think it was The Mummy. No, it was The Mist. It was Stephen King's The Mist. And we both saw it on the night that it premiered in Midland. Did not know we were in the same movie theater. Yeah.
This is meant to be.
Who knew that, we both loved Stephen King as much as we did. Yeah. I mean, okay. Yeah, that was it. But no, I grew up there, and my mom was a theater teacher.
I didn't know that.
Yes, she was. You didn't know that?
No.
No, she was a theater teacher. She taught middle school theater her last few years. Actually, she had passed away with breast cancer when I was 18 years old. And so she had been working with students in fourth through sixth grade. They were behavioral adjustment classes. And she just knew that while she was, receiving chemotherapy, things like that, she wanted to kind of step away from having to be a disciplinarian and work with, those tough cases. And she switched over to theater her last and final years. And she loved it. She just fell in love with it. She loved being the center of attention. And I just knew that, that was something that I loved, the way that she could work a room. And she just captivated the students' attention, and they just loved her. And, when she passed away, when I was, going off to college, it was so neat to get to see all of these students. There was over 500 people at her funeral. All of these students that she had impacted over the course of, her life. And it was like, oh man, if I could just get just a glimpse, if I could be just even half the teacher that she was to these kids, to see the aftermath of students who, didn't keep in touch, throughout the years, but knew that they wanted to go and pay their respects. I was like, you know what? That's the kind of legacy I want to leave, is a place where students feel like, that they meant something to her. And she had the power of making everyone feel important. And I was like, you know what? I want to be that for someone. It just takes one, It just takes one. So yeah, that's just a little part of my life. But yeah, I met Mr. Worthington. Are we going into this? Or was that a question?
I can ask it.
Okay, go ahead, ask it. I'm ready.
Yeah, let's just dive into that. So,
okay, cool.
How did y'all meet?
This is my favorite topic. I love it. Well, Mr. Worthington, he went to Angelo State University. That's where I went before I transferred to Texas State. And I just remember that he and his roommates, he had two roommates, and they were all wearing the same shirt. And they walk into a theater class, and the shirt said completely unoriginal, which was just so painfully adorable.
Was it
I would
now?
say, yes, it was funny. And I just thought, you know what, who is this guy who is dressed, who has this matching t-shirt with these three guys? I was like, I want to be their friend. And, he was my math tutor. Not only was he taking theater courses at the same time, but, he helped me in my math classes. And we ended up being cast in a show together, which was it was a Christmas Carol, but it was kind of topsy-turvy. In fact, I have the script. We actually did it here one year. It was a Farndale Avenue Townswomen's Guild's Dramatic Society's production of A Christmas Carol. I know I botched that, but that was the name of the show. And so I was Ebenezer Scrooge, and Mr. Worthington was Mrs. Cratchit. And it was really fun. But through the course of getting to spend time together and, learning our lines and everything, I just remember thinking, this is the nerdiest friend I've ever had.
Yeah.
He's just so nerdy. He's so smart. He's brilliant. And I just admired how dedicated he was to his craft. It didn't matter what he was doing, whether he was working, on his math homework, or if he was learning lines, or if he was building something. Like, he was just so dedicated to it. You know, like I've never met someone who just was like could hone in on something and like just zero in on it. I'm one of those people who my attention span, like I'm all over the place. Like if there's something on TV and someone's talking to me, I have to like, you know, mute it and like fixate on it. But he can do it all. Like he's very good multitasker. But I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's how we met. We were just in a show together, and I was debating on whether or not I want to tell the story. I'm going to tell it.
Okay.
So
Please.
this is how we officially began dating. Are you ready? All of our friends found out about this Buffalo Wild Wings promotion.
What?
It's so romantic.
Where is this going?
All right. So we found out about this Buffalo Wild Wings promotion in which if you camped outside of a Buffalo Wild Wings, you got free wings for a year. And so all of our friends, there was like 6 of us, were like, well, we're poor college kids. We want to get free wings for a year. So we all got, you know, tents and campers and like, you know, there was a truck with like, you know, Star Wars. They brought a flat screen TV and we were watching Star Wars. And, you know, that's the night that Mr. Worthington asked if we would like to go steady. And I said yes. And I've never looked back. That was literally 12 years ago.
Wow.
Like almost 12 years and like 2 weeks
Really?
ago.
So it was Christmas time.
It was around, isn't that beautiful? It was cold too. It was cold out there. We were in the parking lot and we did get free wings for a year.
Nice.
So it was a really great deal.
You got the man and the wings
Yeah.
in one night.
It was so great. Yeah. The man and the wings.
Amazing.
Yes.
So
Love just took flight.
it took flight. And it took flight.
Wings.
What?
I don't know. I was trying to make a connection there. Yeah, no, you're right.
It took
Anyways.
flight all the way to Mr. Worthington getting on one knee.
Keep it spicy. All right.
Could you recall the time?
What was that? I'm sorry, what?
Do you want me to?
What? I knew we weren't going to be
Y'all's
able to.
relationship took flight
Yes.
to Mr. Worthington's knee hitting the floor.
Yes.
One knee.
Yes. Well, it was actually, he proposed at the Pflugerville pedestrian bridge in Austin. Yeah, we decided we didn't have very many pictures of ourselves, and in true Mr. Worthington fashion, he was like, well, let's just go take pictures, you know? I've got my camera in the back seat. We're like, okay. I didn't think anything of it. So he, we get to the bridge in Austin. If you've never been there, it's kind of, I think it's next to like the Zach Theater, and we just went and parked over there, and we were walking down the bridge, and I'm not thinking anything weird, because like at this point, you know, I didn't know when he was going to propose. I knew it was going to happen at some point, I figured, but I had no idea. This totally slipped my mind. And we're walking on the bridge, and all of a sudden, he's like, we're setting up the camera. He's got like a tripod. Like he's already like true dad fat. Like he's the guy at Disney World that like has the fanny pack, and he's got like
He's
Band-Aids.
carrying the
He's
backpack with all the sippy cups on the
Yes,
side.
that's him. Like he's so prepared, and so he's got the tripod. And instead of getting it set to take a picture, he's set it to video. And like at that point, I'm smiling like an idiot, which is waiting for the picture to take. And he gets down on one knee, and instead of presenting a ring, he presents this photo album. And I was like, what is this? And on the photo album, it says, The Yes Project. And I was like, okay. And I open it up, and it's literally just pictures of all of my friends and family. I'm just like flipping through it. People that I've talked, like I hadn't talked to in years, but like there were so many different people that like I had made like major connections in my life. And they all had signs that they were holding in some kind of artistic way that said, say yes. And like I kept flipping through it, and it'd be like family members. I could see like, you know, my brother and sisters, my, teachers from long ago, and they all said, say yes. And then at the very end of the photo album, it said, will you marry me? And then it had little, like a line for me to write, you know, yes on. And, it's the yes project. So I respond in true fashion, duh. Because I couldn't say yes, right? I had to do something different.
Oh.
So I just said, duh, I'll marry you. And that's, yeah. Oh, but the best part, I didn't even think about the best part. The best part was, as I look up from the book, he's got a ring, right? And all of my family and my friends are on the bridge.
No.
Yes! It was pretty crazy.
Really?
Yes, they were on the bridge. My family, my friends, everybody was there. And I'm one of those people, I can't do surprises because if I know a little bit of it, I want to know the whole thing.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that he literally he really surprised me. I know. I know.
I've only heard parts of the story before, but now that I hear the full story, that is the cutest thing I've ever heard.
I'm telling you, yeah, take notes. Hey, I have that yes book. I'll bring it to school one day.
Did you record?
Yeah, it was all recorded.
Could I possibly get the footage so I can put it in here?
Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Probably not.
There's probably like some ugly crying in there, which is good. From Mr. Worthington, not me.
What year?
No, I'm kidding. It was me.
Wow. What year did y'all?
This was in 2013. Oh, 2014.
2014.
2014. Yeah, because we got married that year. Yeah.
What grade was I in?
2014.
I think I was in 4th grade.
4th grade.
Wow, I was in 4th grade.
Little tot.
Little tots.
See, I can't get anything done when you're around here.
Okay, fun fact about me and Mrs. Worthington, we cannot take each other seriously, apparently, and...
He's in the musical right now, and he has a very serious monologue. It's extremely serious, and he's a bug, first of all.
I'm a centipede.
He's a centipede, and he's supposed to talk about how his family was brutally fumigated. And he can't get through it without doing this. Ryan, how are you going to perform?
Okay, to be fair, the last couple of times I've done it, I haven't laughed. Which is an accomplishment.
Wow.
It almost seemed impossible for me not to laugh.
You have to stay in character.
No, it took me a good month to stop laughing
By the
while
way,
doing it.
The show is the last 2 weekends in January, so we hope to see you there.
Mm-hmm.
James and the Giant Peach, the musical.
Yep. I'll be playing Centipede. I better be your favorite character.
Ryan.
What?
I can't.
Okay.
All right.
So, speaking of being in shows, what was your favorite show you've ever been in?
Well, aside from the one where I met my husband, the love of my life, I would say that one of my favorite shows that I've ever been in was Paganini. I was 4 different characters, which was a lot of fun to play. I love the character roles where you can be really versatile and, there were so many costume changes, and it was really cool because at the end of the show, a lot of people didn't know that was all played by one actor. And so I really enjoyed that show. And then I also enjoyed performing in the show that I'm currently directing for UIL One Act Play, which is Sweeney Todd. And I was Miss Lovett. And it was a really cool experience.
I play Pirelli and Sweeney Todd. Go see it whenever.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really fun. I'm looking forward to that one as well. March.
My Italian accent. Mr. Todd, I've come to settle my debt.
Oh my god!
Wait.
I can't.
What?
I can't.
Okay.
Those were my favorite roles.
And then my character switches into like Cockney British accent, and
Spoiler alert! I guess you should know Sweeney Todd is also not who he says he is.
Yeah, but whenever I was first reading the script, I came over during my lunch period into here, and I was talking to Worthington, and I was trying to read my lines, and I had trouble saying what will happen.
Yeah, you know what will happen.
You know what will happen.
What will happen.
What will happen. See?
You know what will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
it's hard.
We went back and forth at each other, literally shouting.
What will happen? It's really hard with the Cockney
version.
What
will happen?
Oh my gosh. What will happen?
What will happen?
What will happen?
What will happen?
You're saying like what will happen?
What will happen?
Okay.
I didn't do
All
that.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't do it.
What will happen?
What will happen?
You know what will happen.
You know what will happen.
Watch, but then you get on the stage and it just completely disappears.
Wow.
That's okay.
Love you too.
He's gonna be great.
It doesn't sound like it.
He will. He will get great.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Absolutely.
It's such a backhanded compliment.
It's not. I said you're gonna do great. No, really. I will say, yeah, you know, Ryan, it's been a treat. It's been super fun these past couple of years having you in theater.
Was you can't even keep a straight face.
It's true. It was true.
Yep.
It's genuine.
I knew you could hold it. Okay. Okay. So you've been in many shows in the past, and now you are making the shows. You are directing the shows. Mm-hmm. What has been your favorite show you've directed?
That's hard because it's like choosing like your favorite child.
If it makes it easier, we can do top 5.
No, that doesn't make it easier at all. That's literally choosing between your favorite child.
Top 3.
Yeah. Still.
Top 3 children and shows.
You know what? I will say that each show that I've directed, there's been a favorite element that I've really enjoyed. Maybe it's something like I really loved the set for this show. Like, this is my favorite set that we've ever had. Or it could be, you know, my favorite I don't know, like musical score or things like that. But as far as like students, group of students and experience like all together, I say, yeah, it's really hard because, you know, it is like choosing between a child, like who's your favorite child. But overall, I'll say that some of my highlights have included the first time that we made it to region. The experience of, you know, taking chemical imbalance. That's what landed us in the top 24 theater departments in Texas, 5A theaters. And that was a really neat experience because before then we had not been to region before. Mm-hmm. And so that was a really big mountain to climb. And so that was a really fun experience. And then from there, you know, I've just really, each story, I feel like it's such a process that it takes a little piece of you and you're putting it into your work. And so by doing that, I feel like in turn, when you're finished with that product, a piece of it is returned back to you. So I feel like I have a piece of these little, you know, these little shows, you know, that stick with me for the rest of my life, you know, and I hope it does for the audience and for the people, the members that are involved too. I love being a theater teacher though, because like even walking into the costume shop, like I'll look at costumes or props and things, and it's just like, you know, this big museum of shows that have passed. You know, it'll be a prop, like a candlestick, and then immediately I'm transformed into those moments, you know, that I'm sitting there watching this story unfold, and it's just a really exciting time. But yeah, there's no way I could ever choose.
Okay, I like the idea of breaking it down, so we'll do like a little quick round of breakdowns. What is your favorite? So, what was your favorite set?
I would say that my favorite set would be Addams Family Musical.
That was a pretty cool set.
Yeah, because really, Mr. Worthington, you know, I like to scribble. You know, I'll just scribble on paper, and then he just makes my dreams come to life. And I won't say just like claiming it that it's mine. It was a collaboration with everyone, but it's so cool because I could say, you know, that it was like a dollhouse. You know, it's this 2-story, 2-level dollhouse that opened in the middle. Mm-hmm. And we had characters inside the walls, you know, and it was so neat because they were, you know, in these picture frames and they were moving picture frames. But that was such a fun just experience, and that was the largest set that we've ever built. And yeah, so for sure that would be Addams Family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite song in a musical that you've done?
Oh gosh. Right now, I would have to say when we did Spelling Bee, 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, I really enjoyed the I Love You song, which was really simple. I mean, there was no very minimal choreography, and it was really the vocals. You know, it just told a story of a child who had to choose between her parents who were separated, who was going to be her chaperone to go to Washington for the spelling bee. And it was such a beautiful song. It was actually one of the things that really, I realized that I wanted to do that musical because this song was so beautiful and like would just bring you to tears. And so I'd say that song, the I Love You song, is just, it's a memory for me that just sticks out in my mind of being something so moving, so powerful. But I will say that in James and the Giant Peach, Everywhere That You Are is a big contender. It's just, I mean, it tells this beautiful story, you know, about an orphan boy who, you know, is searching for love and trying to find family. And I mean, every time I hear it, I just get chills. So it could be the next contender.
Mm.
Apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur.
Nice.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
Are you?
Wait, you can't. Come on.
Oh.
Oh, this is not. Okay, hang on. We've got all kinds of things in here.
We do have.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
no. Oh, no. All right, hang on. Rolling.
What was that serious face?
I'm sorry.
It's funny because we're going to cut to an ad break right there. We don't have actual ads, but they're just going to come back to that. And they're going to be so confused. I had to replace the battery in the camera, okay? Okay. All right. Okay. Final question.
Okay.
So, much like my obsession with professional wrestling, you're into, I found this out recently, you're into professional bull riding.
So, okay. I grew up watching bull riding. My mother loved bull riding. And it's just it's like a party facts, right? Like when you want to like know something about someone, you know, it's just kind of like a deep fact that, you know, you could have had from, oh, hello.
We have special guests. Come here.
Oh, yay.
Special guest.
Hello.
It's Sir Worthington.
Here, wait.
Nice to meet you. Take 10.
Take 10.
Hi, how's it going?
We're playing talk show.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hey,
Fun.
so you're going to have your own episode. And I want to get both perspectives on how y'all met and how you proposed.
That sounds great. Where are the 2A radios?
They're right here.
Okay, our comms have decided to not work properly.
Ooh,
How's it going in there? Do you need me?
It's all good.
it's going good. See, behind the scenes. Always constantly moving everywhere,
I know, moving and shaking.
moving and shaking. All right.
All right, should we start this over again?
No, I'll keep that in. I like people know what's going on. I like when people know what's going on.
Great.
It's the bonus track. That's what I like to call
B-roll.
it. B-roll. All right. So, professional bull riding.
Yes.
Your mother watched it.
Yeah, she watched it religiously, and I kind of just tagged along. I really enjoy it. It was just something as a kid that I was like, this is crazy. And like, I loved like the names of the bulls. It like Yellow Jacket and Here Kitty Kitty. Like, it's hilarious. Like, I wanted to be the ones who named the bulls.
Here's Harmony Zucchini.
I can't. All right, but yes, I thought it was so cool that, these guys just were totally into, just riding a massive animal and that they didn't care if they got hurt. I was like, I don't really understand the rules. But no, I really like it. I think it's just a fun, extreme sport.
Extreme
We
bull
do
riding.
everything to the extreme. Yeah. I wouldn't say that I'm an avid watcher now. Like I haven't watched it in years, but at the time, I really I knew dates, like I knew people, I knew stats, I knew all kinds of stuff. But now it's like, man, I mean,
she's not kidding because whenever I ask
I
him,
don't
like,
know the time
oh, prove it to me. Oh yeah, January 25th, 2005.
that's bizarre. That's the day that Mr. Worthington proposed. Not 2005, but
January 25th.
yeah, that's weird. That just popped into your head.
It's meant to be weird.
No one's ever gonna take me seriously after this video.
No, okay. If
It's
anything,
true.
it's proving to some Hollywood execs that we need our own TV show. We need a reality TV show.
Yes, because I'm sure this is fascinating.
It is
Yeah, okay.
the life of a theater teacher
It's true.
with Ryan Melby.
I will say that my world, this life that, Mr. Worthington and I have is fascinating. Every day I wake up, I'm super excited to be here.
Every day, wake up. You knew as soon as you said it.
I know. But
I love the movie Marriage Story, so I always bring it up.
Yeah.
And there's a meme where it's Adam Driver, and it's an argument scene, right? And
Stay focused. On track.
no, it's Adam Driver goes like, every day I wake up, and it cuts to him punching the wall, and it's my favorite thing. And whenever I showed her that meme, she looked at me like I was the craziest person she's ever seen her in her life.
It's because you are.
Okay. I'm okay. All right. All right. Welcome to another edition of the Pop Quiz with the Worthingtons. How are y'all doing today?
Fantastic.
Great.
Okay, that's so great. That's peachy, isn't it?
I don't know if we can get through this.
Really?
Well, I'm already laughing.
First question for Mrs. Worthington. I just split it up.
Okay. All right. Serious.
All right. What is Lockhart known for?
Well, I'd say barbecue.
Ding ding. correct.
Also, I would
that's-
say, I mean, filming a lot of movies. Like they filmed a lot of movies here in Lockhart. What's Eating Gilbert?
television.
Yes. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? The Transformers 4. Titanic.
Apollo 13.
No, but really, I would say barbecue and filming, of course,
All right.
and Lockhart High School Theater.
Okay, calm down. Western theater originated from which city?
Well, I know Greece. Are we talking specifically in Greece? Athens.
Ding ding. Correct.
Do I get a prize?
No. Which theater's feature was first used by the Romans?
Which theaters?
That's what it says on here.
Which theaters were first used by the Romans?
Which theater's feature?
Feature.
Feature of theaters.
Which feature of theaters? Well, if I were to think Roman theater, one of the first things that I think of is like a cyclorama or a backdrop.
Close.
Like curtains?
Yes.
Curtains.
Curtain.
Yes. It's Greek.
This is Greek.
From Kirka.
I don't think we can.
In which form of play are all characters assigned the same stage time in equal sized roles?
Ensemble.
Correct.
Or like a chorus. I'm just saying, yes, ensemble. Ensembles are very important. It's a very important role. They really help establish the mood of the whole show.
They tell you what to feel.
Directly.
Song and dance. We have an amazing ensemble for James and the Giant Peach.
Go see it. Don't miss it. How much are tickets?
$5 for students, $10 for adults.
Yeah.
Free for LISD staff.
All right. According to Aristotle, who was the first actor to ever appear on stage in a play?
Well, according to Worthington, it's Thespis.
Correct. All right.
That's where we get the word thespian.
You went 5 for 5.
5 for 5.
I'm so glad. What if I got any of these wrong?
I was hoping.
That I would?
Yes.
Wow,
right,
setting me
this
up for
This
failure.
is the pop quiz for Mr. Worthington.
Uh-oh.
And I made this specialized.
Mine
Okay.
wasn't specialized?
It was very specialized.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Which Star Wars movie was filmed entirely in a studio?
Wow.
Entirely in a studio.
Yep.
So it's going to be a prequel movie.
It's actually really easy if you think
Yes.
about it.
Revenge of the Sith.
Correct. That's my favorite Star Wars movie, by the way.
Nice.
Mine's Rogue One.
Empire Strikes Back.
See, he knows what's up. So do I. The Star Wars holiday. I like Rogue One. Don't get me wrong. I love Rogue One. But I don't know why it's your favorite.
I like the storyline.
She loves the story.
The stakes were high, even though we knew the ending.
Yeah, I love that.
We were invested.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
So were the characters before they died. So
Wow.
Spoiler alert.
yeah, spoiler alert if you
Yeah,
haven't
nobody
seen Rogue
wants.
One.
Okay, well.
The Star Wars Holiday Special marked the first appearance of which Star Wars character?
Oh, there's a lot of random one-off characters, but this is the first appearance. Boba Fett.
Correct.
I will say
Cartoon Boba Fett.
yes, the holiday special is actually my favorite Star Wars movie.
Stop it. All right. Who is the only non-Jedi to use a lightsaber in the original trilogy?
Han Solo.
Correct.
He cuts open a tauntaun with Luke's lightsaber and then stuffs him in it to save his life.
Guess what I know?
Why?
There's only one purple lightsaber, and it's Samuel L. Jackson's.
In the movies.
Count. What?
Only 12, or only purple in the movie. No, only one in the movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are y'all talking about books?
Oh yeah.
Comic.
We're nerds, by the way. Dark Revan, he has a red and a purple lightsaber. So, bet you didn't know that, huh?
I didn't. Nope, you got me.
Approximately how many languages can C-3PO speak?
I am fluent in over something million languages. He is fluent in over.
Can you do it? Maybe the arms will help.
I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication.
Correct!
Yes.
Are you serious?
It helped.
It helped? That's how. Wow, I helped.
All right.
Thank you.
High
What
five.
does Han say when Leia first tells him that she loves him?
I know.
I'm going to do that.
That's what we
Yes.
wanted our wedding rings to say.
Really?
That mine said, I love you, and his said,
I
I
know.
know.
And y'all didn't do it.
No.
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah. Okay, who did not attend the 1977 premiere of Star Wars: A New Hope?
I want to say David Prowse because he was the body of Darth Vader, not the voice of Darth Vader, and he was bitter about it. But I don't know. He might have been there. He was Scottish, and so can you imagine Darth Vader being Scottish? Luke, I'm your father.
That was way too good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Look.
no.
Lasse.
No, it was George Lucas.
Ding,
it was
ding,
George
ding.
Lucas.
I'm your papi. No,
So-
nobody's going to
so
want to
George
see that.
Lucas and Steven Spielberg had a bet on each other's movies that the other one was going to be more successful.
Yep, director George Lucas was so sure the movie would flop
Gosh.
that instead of attending the premiere, he went on vacation to Hawaii with his good friend Steven Spielberg, where they came up for the idea for Raiders of the Lost Ark.
There you go.
Wow.
It was Close Encounters of the Third Kind that Steven Spielberg was working on at the time.
Oh, that's the one with the
And
potatoes.
so Steven Spielberg thought that
Excellent
Star Wars
scene.
was going to be bigger than Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and George Lucas thought,
I will say the mashed potato scene where he's piling it on and everything is so powerful because the kid who's just watching his father like pile on the mashed potato just starts bawling, and I thought, I want to be a theater teacher.
yeah.
Like, how did they get that kid to cry like that?
And it was a slow single take.
Steven Spielberg, if you're watching, how did you get that kid to cry like that? So thought.
Yes, Steven. Sir Steven. All right. Welcome. Oh, by the way, 6 for 6.
Oh, 6. Nice.
Why, I got 5, and I didn't get a high five. I don't have
Yeah,
5 for
didn't I
5.
not give you a high five?
no.
There you go. All right, quick round of questions. So, what is your favorite film of all time?
Mine?
Yes.
I have like a top 3. Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say I really love the Grand Budapest Hotel because I love Wes Anderson. I love Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And I love Forrest Gump.
Nice.
Yeah.
J-Dog.
Aside from Star Wars, I'd say 2001: A Space Odyssey. Both from the pacing of it is slower than what you would expect in a modern film, and just the technology and the filmmaking aspects to it and the storytelling, it was groundbreaking, way ahead of its time.
I would love to see that as a staged version.
I know. They definitely predicted future space travel before we even went to the moon.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. If you had a choice between 2 superpowers, being invisible or flying, which would you choose?
Oh, flying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, flying. What? I mean, is there even what? Right?
That's flying for me, for sure.
If you want to be invisible, like I feel like there's a follow-up question, like why would you want to be invisible?
Well, it would be more of a supervillain power. I
Yeah, like I feel like flying is like that's yes.
That's yes.
I'm just saying,
That's
like,
yes.
there's
Kenedi
so
Worthington,
much you can do
2021.
with flying. You're flying
Right.
all over the world. You can, I mean, get out of dangerous situations with invisibility. Like, that already kind of sets you up for questionable. I just don't use that. I don't know. I'm just saying. All right. Anyways, why would you want to be invisible?
I don't know.
All right.
What if you want to be like the best spy of all time?
How many spies can fly?
That's true.
If you saw a spy flying, like, oh man, that's a person flying, you would just give away yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you work at night.
You
Yeah.
could still probably see.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you would have to wear one of those like light green, like highlighter green jackets, just in case you see a bird or just in case you see a plane. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
it's 103.
I have a couple more questions if you just want to get through.
Fine.
Fine. They're good kids anyway.
Yeah, they are.
You're actually being quiet.
We're rehearsing right now.
Yeah.
It's dangerously quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little scared.
Yeah, me too.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Okay.
All right, wrap
Next
it up.
question. What was the last gift you gave someone?
Last gift I gave someone would probably have to be,
We gave the whole people.
oh my,
Yeah.
well, yeah, I gave our hallway monitors a gift just to say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do a really bang up job. And so we just gave them a bunch of snacks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, their job is that I could not do what they do every day.
Yeah, they're in the thick of it.
Yeah, every
Chasing
day.
down kids.
Yeah. Well, and I would just say, yeah, just being in the hallways. I mean,
Yeah.
that's tough. We're kind of in our own little corner of the universe.
All right. Who is your hero?
I would say Mr. Worthington.
Aw.
And you can't say me just because
Mrs.
I said you.
Worthington.
No, but
Yeah.
really, honestly.
I strive to be as creative as you are.
Well, okay. That was really sweet. I say Mr. Worthington because he's super creative, but he always thinks outside of the box. And he's always good at solving problems.
I can
And
say the same thing
you
about
always
you.
know what to say. That's what I love about you.
Oh,
I'm getting really nervous about what those kids are doing right there.
me
I
too.
need to know what's happening.
All right. If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Besides Lockhart? Lockhart, Texas?
Lockhart, Texas.
I absolutely love Lockhart. No, really, I do. But maybe like Colorado.
Yeah, mountains.
Yeah, mountains, like a river, a lake, something where I can bike to work,
cooler weather.
I'm obviously
Yeah.
very fit in this hypothetical scenario too. I can swim.
Like Michael Phelps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Swim to the market.
Swim up the waterfalls.
Yes. I would. Yeah, probably like Colorado.
Do you do this like a
Maybe
fish?
we could. Maybe when we retire.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love where we live though.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe Colorado. What about you?
About the same. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, our hypothetical retirement plan needs to be the same, right?
That's true. Yeah, we want to be in the same place.
Hypothetically, their hypothetical retirement plan should be the same.
Yes. Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
Colorado.
cool with Colorado?
Colorado.
All right. Well, it's a good time to tell you that we're moving. Not re-
This is our big announcement.
Whenever we retire.
Which maybe never.
We're moving to Colorado. No clickbait. All right. What is your biggest fear?
Fear itself. No. Well, okay. You go first.
My biggest fear. You go first.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know.
The
Yeah.
fear of going first.
The fear of going first.
No, I would say it used to be, my biggest fear used to be failure. Like I was really afraid of failing, and then I realized that that's just a part of life. I would say that now, you know, it'd probably be just stopping something before it was finished. Like if I were to mysteriously die and not be able to finish something. That's kind of, I don't know, leaving something undone.
Yeah.
I like to kind of like, I see every day as like the last thing that I say to someone, I want it to be, you're not promised tomorrow. Death is kind of always one of those looming things that I'm like, oh, well, I hope I don't get hit by a bus, but
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got real for a second. But yeah, I'd say that. I would say like I don't want to leave anything undone. That's a fear of mine.
I guess mine would be inadvertently causing harm to somebody.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be responsible for someone getting hurt. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
such a nice guy. I'm sorry.
I love how that was your response.
Wow, I know. Well, it was really sweet. Like genuinely, that was really nice.
All right. What is your favorite family vacation?
I mean,
Colorado.
Well,
in the future.
we went to the British Isles for 26
Oh,
days.
it was
a few
so
years ago.
fun.
26 days.
26
Yeah,
days.
England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. We got to go travel everywhere. And we were the only ones on the tour bus that were probably under the age of like 70,
Yeah.
which was really great because I felt like super
Fit
fit and
and
like,
athletic.
yeah, I felt really good about myself. No, it was really great. We got to meet people from all over the world, and it was just really neat to see a culture different than ours. And everything there is like thousands of years old, whereas here, you know, it's only
Yeah.
as old as America is.
You're like, yeah, that thing you're sitting on is 3,000 years old.
And we're like, oh my gosh, should we sit on it?
Yeah. We have 20 of them.
So we got to sit on things that were thousands of years old. We seem so boring. Your favorite family trip, and we're like, we get to sit on old things. That was really fun. We loved it.
All right. So,
I'm really nervous. I really don't like leaving the students out. They're not like alone. They're working. They're rehearsing, but they're just quiet.
they're planning
Anyways.
something. They're plotting something.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
So, to end every episode, I'm going to ask y'all one more question. What is one thing you're thankful for?
I'm thankful for the support of our administration and central office and our community. We just have an overwhelming sense of support and community here.
Yeah, I would say the opportunity to get to work with alongside, you know, my hero / husband. Like I love working in a community where we are innovative, but I just feel like every single year has just gotten better and better, and I am inspired when I come to work. I really am. Like, I know that sounds so sappy, but it really is my dream job. Like, I love waking up in the morning. Like, it's right now we're at the end of, we're about to be on break for Thanksgiving break. And I'm just excited to come back to work. I truly mean that. I am very nerdy for my job.
Nerdy for my job.
Hashtag nerdy for my job. It's true. Wow. I'm never going to get that. He's never going to let me live that down. But no, it's true. I think I'm very thankful that this is my life. This is my life. I get to work with students that respect me.
I do. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm just saying, and I just get to work alongside my best friend. And I think that it's so much fun.
Hashtag
nerdy for my job.
Nerdy for my job. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. I bet you're tired.
Oh no, it's been a joy. I really do wish there was coffee in this Keep It Spicy mug.
Yeah, I can't drink coffee at night. I can't do it.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. You've never?
No.
Really?
No, yeah, no. I actually quit drinking caffeine for 4.5 months, but then musical season started. And and they started giving out free coffee in the library. Thanks a lot. And so now I started drinking it.
I saw it whenever she had her first coffee too.
Yeah.
And I saw her like 4 hours later, and she was on it. She was like, "Whoa!"
I'm on it. I was ready.
Yep.
Choreography, music, acting, lights. I was ready.
That's what I call that version of Miss Worthington. K Fierce. I don't know where I'm going with that.
I don't either.
You could have backed me up, but you didn't.
You're right. What was it?
K Furious.
K Furious.
Now this is K Delirious. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh. It's like that Kanye. I'm so sorry, but your obsession with Kanye.
Yeah, okay. So before we go, I want to talk about my obsession with Kanye.
No, we're wrapping this up.
Yeah, we're going to wrap it up, but
What's
still.
that say? What's the last
Hold
one?
on.
Okay.
Hold on. All my questions are on my laptop, but
Oh my goodness.
I do have an obsession with Kanye West. I think he's the greatest artist of all time. He just had a concert last night with Drake. It's a benefit concert, and if I showed you that concert, you would gain a new respect because it looked like he actually cared, and he performed all.
I'm sorry. Is this a Kanye West appreciation
Yes.
video?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. All right.
So yeah, shout out to Kanye. I love you, man. See, give me 10 years. 10 years. And Kanye West will be right here. But not in this classroom, but we're across, and we're going to be filming a podcast. No, how do you feel about my obsession with Kanye West?
Oh my gosh. Nothing.
Nothing?
Absolutely nothing.
La, la,
Zero.
la, la. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. This is my life, homie. You decide yours. Okay, so we're gonna end this. I hope you enjoyed watching so much, because we're in the delirious stage. Okay, so to end every episode. To end every episode.
This is how he does his monologues for Centipede. Talking about his family being fumigated.
Okay. It's actually they got fumigated in the Great Rate of 59. I hope you know
know.
that. Okay. To end every episode, shout out to Chris Van Vliet. What is one thing you are grateful for?
Wait, who's Chris Van what?
Chris Van Vliet.
Who is that?
He's like a wrestling podcaster, and he always ends like
Is
every.
that completely necessary? Do
What?
you have to say shout out to who are your viewers? Know your audience.
Me?
Oh my god.
I don't.
Nobody
watch it,
else is gonna know who that was.
but- Okay, but then they can go find out who he is, and they can see, oh man, this man has great content.
All right.
There is-
Start over. Here we go.
Okay.
To end what?
To end every episode, what is one thing you are grateful for? Shout out to Chris Hopefully.
One thing I am truly thankful for, I would say that having the opportunity to work alongside my best friend, my husband, and having our dream job. This is our dream job in the dream location, dream community, dream bosses, dream coworkers, dream students. Like, this is living the dream. And I know that sounds super cheesy, but it's absolutely true. I love what I get to do every single day. It doesn't feel like a job. It really doesn't. It just feels like, this amazing, I don't know. I really enjoy what I do. It's an amazing experience every single day. Every day is awesome. Even on the tough days. I still, I kept, Mr. Worthington and I kept our name tags from Convocation this year that say our names, and underneath we're supposed to put, what department we're in. And it says Fine Arts Department. And we put those name tags like right above our mirror. So every day we get to look at it and know that, hey, we get to work together, and that's something to be thankful for, even on our toughest days, which are few and far between. So that's what I'm thankful for.
That was great. You know what? If anything,
What can I say?
we kept it spicy this episode.
We did.
Kept it spicy.
Oh, hey.
Ah,
Cut.
no, yeah, I got to do the outro.
Okay.
I everyone's gonna see this, by the way. All right. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the ExceLLence Sessions podcast with moi and with special guest Mrs. Worthington. Have a fantastic, great, amazing, fantabulous, fantastic.
What?
Have a great Lion Day.
Bye.